Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So if you did watch the video I uploaded yesterday on the first part of the Gorilla City story, that being episode 13 of course, you would know that Jesse Quick is coming back to Earth 1. Obviously in the case of the Gorilla City storyline, it is to warn Team Flash that her father has been abducted by the gorillas of Gorilla City. But thanks to some photos and video taken on set, we now know that Jessie won't just be showing up for this two-parter. She will be appearing again and possibly being involved in one of the season's biggest moments. Now, before I go through this footage, I know I'm spitting out the obvious here, but this will contain spoilers sort of. Like, it doesn't clearly state what's going to happen, but it is footage from a future episode which hasn't aired yet, which isn't properly edited. It can be seen as spoilers. So if you don't want to know what the hell is going on in this scene, then you may want to click off the video. But if you are still here, thank you for sticking around. Also, if you do go on to enjoy the video, it would be very much appreciated if you did leave a like on the video, just to support the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're thinking of all this footage. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Also, this footage, like the video, doesn't have any sound, so there will just be some background music, so it isn't like all creepy and quiet. But anyway, let's stop talking. Here's the video footage. Now, along with that video, there are also some photos as well, which we will also go over. There is one photo in particular which contains something very interesting, but we will get to that soon enough. By the way, I will leave the Twitter of the person who provided all of this, like the photos and the video, in the description down below, just in case you want to retweet all of the stuff or possibly even follow the account. In regards to the video I played earlier, that seems to be a scene with Savitar actually speaking to Jesse. You can see him like moving his arms to indicate that he is in fact expressing something to Jesse. One thing a lot of you may have noticed, and it may be the first time you are seeing this, but Savitar actually has an actual physical suit now. I saw this physical suit about a week ago, but the picture was very blurry, it wasn't the best quality. But this video and the other photos I'm about to show do give a better look at the suit. Before this, Savitar was completely CGI, like they had a dude in a motion capture suit, you know, one of those grey ones with like the black and white checkers on them. And all the aesthetics of Savitar were added later on with like CGI obviously. I do like that he is actually a physical thing now on set. It's not a dude in a grey suit. And I must say, props to whoever made it. It looks great, like I am extremely impressed. In the video you do see Savitar like lunge at Jesse, with Jesse then turning and sort of running away. It was a strange running action or motion by Violet Bean there, who's the actress that plays Jesse. But you would have to assume that he grabs Jesse at this point, seeing it's Savitar, he's much faster. But we will get to what he does with her later on. Here we have a few photos of Savitar in his new shiny, glowing physical suit. Surely I'm not the only one who thinks this is really impressive. Like, wow, it looks really cool. Anyway, here is a photo of Savitar without the helmet or mask, whatever you want to call it. Now you see this weird coloured thing on the stuntman's head. This could be two things, like it could be a form of green screen, hinting that at this point his helmet is removed and there is something under it that needs to be added in a digital way. Or it's just something to protect the stuntman's head from the actual physical Savitar helmet. If I had to take a guess of what it is, it would have to be the latter. I just don't see why it'd be like a green screen thing. Like what is Savitar? Like, is he Two-Face under there or something? The next few things we're going to go over are some images of Jesse Quick within this scene. Now there are some very interesting things within which could be huge in regards to the inevitable defeat of Savitar. The first image is just of Jesse and Savitar having a face-off of some sorts. Like, they could be having a staring contest, but I find that highly unlikely. This could be another scene in the episode, or they could be filming the same as we saw in the video I showed earlier, but just from a different position and different angle. The biggest thing to take from this picture though is actually Savitar's height. When we have previously met him, he has been much taller, but I guess that's one downside of using an actual physical suit. But with the magic of editing and camera work and everything else, they will be able to make him appear much bigger than he appears right here. The next image is just of Jessie Quick herself, but hold on, what is she holding in her right hand? It appears to be a dagger of some sorts, but almost like a relic, like something ancient, similar to the box that holds the Philosopher's Stone. In the next image, you do see Jessie holding it upwards, pointing it towards Savitar. So what the hell is this dagger? Well, it could easily be seen as something that you could just, stab Savitar with. However, I think it might be an ancient relic that has the ability to actually destroy the Philosopher's Stone, which in turn would have to negate Savitar's abilities in some way, or possibly even get rid of them completely. Even though I don't see the show doing that because it just seems a bit too OP of a little weapon to have, I think if it was going to be used in some way, it would negate some of Savitar's abilities. But that is just a guess. We will have to wait and see how it all plays out in the actual episode. But we do then see Jessie laid out on the floor as if she just copped a beating, and that may be the dagger like lying in front of her, or it just might be a reflection from one of the lights or something. Now I guess one big question around this Jessie and Savitar battle is, will Savitar do anything to Jessie? Because I don't think Jessie's going to win this battle. I cannot see it happening, and the fact that that last image had her sprawled out on the ground, I think Jessie might lose. But as I said, I guess one question around this is, will Savitar do anything to her? And I think the answer is yes, but there is two options, because I think one option is the extreme, and that is killing her. Now, I don't think they will do that, just because Jessie, she's liked on the show, but she isn't prominent enough on the show for it to be too much of an impact. But I guess you could say, in season 2 they killed off Henry and he really wasn't showing up much, and that was used to spur Barry on. So I guess, yeah, you could say that, but I just don't see them killing off Jessie that quickly. If it was next season, they might do it, but at the moment I could not see them doing it. I just don't see it making too much sense. What I could see happening though is Savitar taking her speed. Now, in the comics, Savitar could do that. He tried to do it to a lot of speedsters, and Wally West was I guess his kryptonite. He couldn't take Wally West's speed because he was so attached to the Speed Force. So I think this could be the introduction into Savitar being able to take speed, or just displaying to Team Flash of what he can do, and that how powerful he actually is. But yeah, I think Savitar is going to do something to Jessie. I think it's going to be taking her speed. The other option, I guess, is killing her, but I think that's just too much of an extreme at this point in the season. In regards to what episode this will be in, they are currently filming both episodes 16 and 17 at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Episode 17 is actually the musical crossover with Supergirl, so the schedule for that may have had to cross over with the filming of episode 16, because crossovers, just to be blunt, are a bitch to film. I'm only saying that episode 16 is still shooting, as Rick Cosnet is still on set, I'm pretty sure. He's posting pictures of him on set, so I'm assuming he's still there. And he will be in episode 16 reprising his role as Eddie Thawne. I actually think this is going to be in episode 15. Now I say this as episode 15 is entitled The Wrath of Savitar. So it would be fitting if we were to have this confrontation in an episode with that title. It makes a lot of sense. Also, episode 16 does seem to be a time travel or flashback episode, hence Eddie and also Ronnie being back for that episode. So I don't see how they could fit any Savitar, let alone this conflict with Jessie, into that episode. Also, episode 14 is the second part of the Gorilla City storyline, so it would make sense if Jessie just stayed for episode 15, and this is where she has that confrontation with Savitar. So she isn't leaving and then randomly coming back, a couple of episodes later. This makes a lot more sense, and it just makes, continuity make sense, if you know what I mean. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. I know there's a lot of stuff in this video. My brain hurts from processing it all. But if you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated. If you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comment section below what you're looking forward to most from all of this stuff. I'm just very intrigued about that dagger that Jessie had. I'm really, as I said, intrigued to see what its purpose is, as well as if it's connected to the Philosopher's Stone in any way, because it looks sort of ancient. But also make sure to go to that Twitter account that provided all this stuff. I can't make these videos if these people aren't standing in the cold rain getting all these photos, so props to them. So yeah, go to that link in the description below. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.